morning. It is Friday, and it is a very interesting, powerful week this week for me. I've gone through a lot of amazing growth and changes and experiences, and some of those have kept me from actually making a video for a couple days as I didn't have much of a voice, but we're here today, and this weekend is the full moon, so time for releasing and harvesting and taking all that balance of things into play. And immediately following the full moon, we have a week building up to the solstice. So there's a lot of powerful, powerful energies going on the planet. And heaven and earth are rejoicing together, celebrating together. There's just a lot of amazing, joyous energy headed our way. Opportunities. Not everyone will catch that wave, sadly, but I think far more will than won't. And today I have a really odd mix of decks that are very insistent upon being used. The Shapeshifter Tarot, which is a Wiccan-based deck created by some amazing women, Serona Knight, DJ Conway. I had the privilege of chatting with them online right around the time this deck was released, many years ago. And the Archangel Power Tarot. The angels are very heavily involved. And even the Angel Answer deck, which I don't know if I've used it yet. I don't know if I've used either of these two in this form. So it's going to be interesting to see. So it's going to take a moment to pray and set the intent that the messages that they really want to convey today will come forward strongly, and they will touch the hearts of those that need to hear it. And it will be a blessing to all that connect with this video. No matter what time they connect with it. You might not see it till after the solstice, and that'll be okay. Or you might see it today, later. That's also okay. Alright. So, I think it's going to go in this order, so. So as always, if you find connections to these videos or have experiences that you want to share, feel free to comment on the videos. I'd love to hear that kind of feedback. You can also comment on the Facebook page or those kinds of forums as well. So, and I'm trying to figure out Instagram and Twitter. I don't know why they are so hard. They shouldn't be, but there's definitely something there that makes them more difficult for me. So I'm just laughing at that and letting it be. No need to push trains uphill. All right. Two cards from there. These may correspond to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It may just be an overall energy for the weekend. So. And I will be at a healing festival. I can never say the name, but it means Mother Earth container. We are all of the earth, and everything we need is contained within. And it's going to be a really fun festival Saturday. So that'll be in Klamath Falls. So come out and see me there if you're around. It'll be fun. The Angel Answers. Most often this deck is to be, it's designed to be used with a yes or no question. So or just any deep question. There are actually cards that say yes, there are cards that say no, and there are cards that indicate all kinds of things in between. So if you want, go ahead and set your intent on what question you want answered right now while I shuffle. Just give me a couple. Okay. One. And that one. So we have 2 and 2 today. So the first 2 cards from the Shapeshifter Tarot. We have the Goddess of Fire and Stasis. And isn't that a really interesting combination? You see that there are all of these energies surrounding that just are ready to burst forward and take off and be creative, but everything feels stuck and still in winter. And feels very slow. And the key here is, in order to really let this fiery goddess creation energy out, there are things that have to be dissolved. Things you've been carrying around for years. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, that have conditioned your heart to stay compressed, have conditioned your heart to only expand so much, to only see certain perspectives, and to protect itself from everything else. And all of that has to dissolve. Your heart has to be able to expand and be open and to experience. And so this is really a call for you to start that process of cracking that ice, cracking that stasis, and allowing for expansion and growth. Because the energy can't, even though it is present and ready, when we have seen it in the last, I would say, 6 card readings, 2 weeks at least, and that it is ready to roll and take you on the next place. But until you let go of and dissolve all these things that are keeping you small, it won't go very far. So that's the message from those 2. And from the Archangel Power Tarot, we have the Lover's card. This is a major arcana card. Oftentimes it can involve relationships and making things, but really, honestly, it involves the impetus of choice. And this is calling for you to make choice that is important from your heart. There may not be a path or an option that seems direct and the best answer. And so the key is to turn down your head, turn down the analyzer, turn down your mind, to turn down your emotions and your gut, the fear centers, and listen only to your heart. And make the choice that your heart is directing you to make. Follow that path. Go that way fearlessly. Your heart knows, and it wants to take you there. Whew. I'm going to start crying again. Yeah, angel answers. So I hope you had your question ready. The first card is big, happy changes. And it all flows. When you can melt those little things keeping you stuck and embrace the new creative energy, follow the choices from your heart, go that way, you are headed for big, happy changes of the kind you can't even fathom. There's no pre-knowing in this. There's not even a hint of what you're going to experience. But it requires an open heart, and it requires a leap of faith, and it requires the willingness to step forward, and the willingness to walk the path, the willingness to trust, to open and trust. Trust your highest self, trust the Creator, trust your connection between them. And success. So, yeah. I already said it. I said it all. This is, even though this choice doesn't look clear, If you can make that choice, oh, my editor's gonna love this. If you can make that choice from your heart, you can walk that path. Make happy changes and success. So there's cards for the weekend. They feel much bigger than that, but this is the weekend reading, so I hope it connects to all of you who are searching, and I hope it blesses you. Have a great weekend. Release with the full moon. See you later.